Automotive companies operate the most complex manufacturing lines. Preparing those lines for the next car program is one of the main challenges carried by the company's engineering force. One of the most effective engineering practices during new model introduction is the Virtual Station Maturity event. In this example, we will focus on virtual maturity for the new V6 Dual Turbo 3.0 model. Virtual station maturity events are evaluation and planning meetings where a diversified group of experts virtually walk through station by station along the line. They evaluate the progress made thus far and assess the readiness for the next car program or the next milestone of the program and take the needed actions. The meeting participants will first examine the overall readiness indicators of the entire zone. Each station will have a status place mark in different colors indicating the station's level of maturity. Hovering over these place marks will give more detailed information about the level of readiness. Let's focus on one of the red dashboard assembly stations. You can see that there are a number of checked items that were not yet fulfilled. You can then click to get more details by invoking the checklist app, which will open up in the context of the particular station. You can then see that robotic cycle time simulation was not updated for the V6 3.0 variant. This might be a real problem, as the new V6 variant is larger than the previous V4 model and has more welding points than a V4. In order to further investigate the issue, Intosite has a collection of supportive information that might be relevant for the review. Simply click and the relevant data will open. For example, we can look at the simulation video. You can also open the Team Center Planning application of the previous V4 model which is available, and see there's no slack time there, which means we're going to have a problem with a V6 variant. This could be a critical problem. Let's check the adjacent stations. The next station shows some available capacity, so there is hope for some load shuffling. We should trigger an action for the planners to expedite the planning for the V6 3.0. The Intosite discussion forum can help in communicating the issue with the relevant experts beyond those that are attending the meeting. Such experts may look at the same material remotely and add from their knowledge. Further examination of the cell hints at an additional issue. The clamping setup in this station fits a V4 model, whereas for the V6 3.0 model, which is larger, an additional clamp is required. But how come we did not observe it in our checklist? There is no such item in the checklist. We should add another standard check item. Is the clamping design adequate for V6 3.0 model variant? In order to ensure we fix the checklist to include this additional item, we will open an issue for that right away. This issue will be tracked until completed so that we will not face the same problem in the future. We will also need to contact our fixture supplier to prepare for an ECO for the V6 model. We will send a mail with a link that activates an Intosite tour showing a full description of the situation.
This is the body-in-white factory layout. Here we focus on motor compartment area.
This is the dashboard assembly. The ECO is targeting station A20.
This station A20 fixture was previously planned for V4 engine. We need to adapt its design to fit our V6 3-liter engine.
You have now seen how Intosite is augmenting the station maturity event. It first gives an overall view of the entire zone. Maturity indicators help in identifying stations that need further investigation, and the detailed checklist application is opened directly from Intosite. Further investigations can be done by opening supportive documents for the examined station and sometimes for other adjacent stations. Layout information can provide additional insight, and the Intosite form can help in communication with additional experts. Missing check items can also be identified and added for future processes. All in all, Intosite visual communication assists us in making faster, better, and more collaborative decisions.